Greatest Hits 98.1, joined by a legend. Love when we can do this. Love when we can do this. Where did the 79 years go? That's what I want to know. He's coming up on an 80th birthday, and the legendary Bill Medley of the Righteous Brothers and so many other things is with us here to chat a little bit. Bill, did you think you would pack this much living into this space of time and all these great songs and great memories for people?
Well, it doesn't seem very real, does it? I mean, it's kind of amazing, and be turning 80 and looking back on geez, starting out when I was like 22 years old, and all the things that have happened and the wonderful things that happened to Bobby and I, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's like a dream. I keep wondering how so many wonderful things can happen for us, and but thrilled to death to be 80 and talking about it.
Yeah, and earlier this year you were out performing, right? Before everything shut down, you were still doing some concert appearances, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I reformed the Righteous Brothers about, oh man, this would have been our 5th year. And we're still together, but this this coronavirus has kind of knocked everybody, all show business is kind of closed up, yeah, I was doing a lot of work. I mean, I think we were doing a residency show in Las Vegas, to where we were doing probably about 30 weeks out of the year, and then going out on the road and doing concerts. So it's been pretty busy, thank God.
Yes, very busy.
Except this year.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is, thank you very much to the whole live streaming aspects that we have, because you've got a pay-per-view series that has launched with a couple of real special guests, John Stamos and Paul Schaefer, helping out with all of that, and people can definitely enjoy all of that. Now, you mentioned your new partner, Bucky Hurd, and of course we lost Bobby Hatfield back at, was that 2003, I believe, is when he passed. Mm-hmm. You know, let's talk about this a little bit, and we're on with Bill Medley here of the Righteous Brothers. The 60s, what a great creative time for artists, because when you think about the number and variety of acts and things that were going on in a different era, the Righteous Brothers may not have played, although I think good music is good music and it cuts through everything at any time. But I think that was an interesting time to be alive, where it seemed like the listening public was just fascinated with all kinds of different sounds, including the very unique sound of the Righteous Brothers.
Well, yeah, the 60s, the early 60s was just really an amazing period, very, very artistic, and you go into the studio and I mean, we were just creating a lot of different things, and it just was the most magical time, and you really kind of had to have your act together, because in those days you were either on 2-track or 4-track, and where today you can have about as many tracks as you want, 150 tracks. So, but in the early 60s, we just trying to get that big backbeat so that kids can dance, and just a great time to be in the business.
Right, and you've done so many things with, obviously, songs for the movies. Dirty Dancing comes to mind. I've had the time of my life, and some great opportunities there. I know this is asking an artist to pick out some of their favorite songs. It's kind of like trying to pick out your favorite child. It's very difficult. But when you look back on all of the songs, what are the ones that really stand out for you?
Well, you're right. They are like your kids, and they're all very important. And but the song that was released right after You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin' was a song called Just Once in My Life, written by Carole King and her husband Jerry Goffin at the time, and that was always a real special song for us. It was a great record Phil Spector made, and so I would say probably Just Once in My Life was not my favorite Kid, but a Kid I liked a lot.
Yeah, and very powerful song. That is an incredibly powerful song, and thank you for reminding me that was a Goffin King song. I had kind of forgotten about that. And well, that was one thing too. You were coming through an era there where there were so many terrific songwriters and a lot of great material to pick from. And the other thing that I think is unmistakable is that Righteous Brothers sound, the thing that you and Bobby created. There was no denying. Anytime we heard a song from the Righteous Brothers, we weren't going to mistake that for somebody else. We weren't going to say, I bet that's Paul Anka singing, or I bet that's the Osmonds singing, or something. We're not going to do that. We knew for sure it was the Righteous Brothers, and a lot of times that's a tough blend to get. But you and Bobby just had it going on, and had it going on for years.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the Righteous Brothers on paper, you would say, well, there's no way these two guys are together. I mean, I was tall, he was short, I had dark hair, he had light hair, he sang high, I sang low. I mean, it was just but everything that was weird about it, I think, helped us stand out. And you're right, man. All those writers from the Brill Building, Carole King and Barry and Cynthia, and all those great writers, just really an incredible time.
Bill Medley and he's got that intimate evening with the Righteous Brothers streaming pay-per-view series, and we'll let you know where to find all of that. That's an exciting thing to be able to do that, and hopefully at some point the concerts continue. We're able to get back out there, we hope, and have some of those concerts and see the incredible Bill Medley in concert, which is it's been a delight spending a little time and talking with you here. Any other things that you'd like to tell the audience as you're approaching your 80th birthday here, and it's been a great run of so many great songs and so many great memories for people?
Well, yeah, I just always like to tell, even if you're not in show business, I'm 80 years old now, started doing this when I was literally about 19, and people say, well, how do you have so much energy and love for it? I say, just keep doing what you love to do, and your life will be fine. You'll be fine. But you got to keep. That's why I'm here. It's I could stay home if I wanted, but boy, as long as the audiences are there, I'll be there.
Yeah, somebody, I forget which artist it was, that told me a few years ago, we were talking, and he said, songs are an interesting thing because they don't necessarily belong to the artist, so to speak. They are something to be shared, and you just have to share them. And same way with performances. It's, you wouldn't have to do a thing, Bill, and yet you love doing it. You love being with those audiences and giving. What a great gift that you have. So looking forward to the pay-per-view, the live stream, an intimate evening with the Righteous Brothers streaming pay-per-view series, which is launching here, and got special guests Paul Schaefer and John Stamos at the Space in Las Vegas. And that's, by the way, that's via Broadway World's streaming platform. So if you just type in Broadway World, it'll take you there. It'll get you the info, so you're able to find. Yeah, just go to Broadway World, and it'll get you there, and you'll be able to find that. Bill Medley, this is truly an honor and a pleasure and a privilege for me. So thank you, and thanks for all the gifts you've given us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.